Wow, Evan, this is fantastic. You have probably 5 or 6 vessels smashed on the floor from the time of the abandonment. You know, I think some of them would have been left here on the floor. Others were probably hanging from the walls.
But these people were not running for their lives. The evidence suggests an orderly departure. Pots carefully hung on wall pegs or set to the sides of rooms. They were left intact and only broke later as the abandoned building began to crumble.
But it looks like most of them are right along the edges of the interior, which really looks like they're taking some time to put these vessels somewhere to guard them at the time they're leaving them.
Kind of like making things neat right before you leave the house.
Right, kind of tidying up in some way.
So what could have caused this carefully planned abandonment of stairway and the abrupt work stoppage at the palace? At Stairway to Heaven, data indicates cisterns would have armed the Maya for 3 months without rain, a few months longer with emergency water rationing. But evidence from core samples suggests this would not have been enough.
We find 8 of these bands that suggests, in fact, that it wasn't just like one massive drought. It was probably a series of droughts that have durations of about 3 to 20 years. And, you know, every time things would get going again, they would get pounded with a fairly long duration drought.
At some point, the droughts overwhelmed Stairway, leaving only one option.